Good morning, YouTubers. I'm glad you're all here. Thank you very much for joining me. After a magnitude 7.2 earthquake off the Solomon Islands, there was a tsunami alert. It looks like this one here, this boy, has an alert which is going off of about 3 feet. We have another one close to the coast of Australia. Can't really tell here how high that one is. This one here, a little bit farther out, it's probably about 8 inches. I could be off, but there you can see 3 different buoys that are currently going off. And this is probably about 11 hours after this magnitude 7.2 earthquake occurred. Yep, I was in bed sleeping. Sorry, you guys. It has been downgraded to a 7.0. A lot of damage. The internet, power went out. Damage at the airport there. The area of Honiara seems to have the most damage. Here's from EMSE. It says the earthquake is really scary. Our house wall is cracked. Another one from Honiara. A big one. Earthquake was shaken tremendously and was shocking since we never experienced such a shake for quite a long time. That's all they got. Like I said, their internet went out. So that's going to delay the reports. Here's an image of the felt reports that were sent in to USGS. Like I said, it was off the coast. They gave it an intensity level of 8, which would mean panel walls thrown out of frame, fall of walls, monuments, chimneys. There would have been blowholes, sand and mud ejected out of the ground. Drivers of automobiles would have definitely noticed it. Here's image from one of the Australian news services, I believe, from one of the stores of the damage. An image of a warehouse. Boy, I don't know how many people were hurt. You know darn well there is people injured. An image of another store. Image of the airport. You can see here the ceiling tiles all fell down. Image of another store. It looks like they were starting to clean up. Yeah, if people were in these aisles, they would have been injured by falling goods, flying goods. Altogether, in the past 24 hours, there's been 13 earthquakes that USGS is reporting. Here we have the 4.9, the most recent. And these are fairly shallow, 7.7 miles below sea level. There was a 5.2, 6.2 miles, a 7.4, a 4.8, 5.3, 4.9. Right after the 7.0, it was originally a 7.2. They got a 6.0. The initial 7.0 was 9.3 miles in depth, and it looks like, the rupture rose up is what happened here. Here on Geoscope, you can see that it was a thrust earthquake right there. And then going to Google Earth, let's bring this out so you can see the island and the fault. Here we got the Pocklington Trough subduction, and you can see which direction towards the north that is subducting. This area is known for large earthquakes. You can see over here, we got a 7.9. Now that was in 2016, and it was deep. It was about 40 kilometers in depth. Let's see, we also got a 7.6 here. That was on April of 2014. It's been a while, since they've had some strong earthquakes over here. Yeah, once again, this is caused by the Australian plate moving. Yeah, which was the case yesterday, where we had an earthquake and the Australian plate moving underneath the Sudan plate, which would have been, I don't know, somewhere over here. Yeah, the Philippines plate. Yeah, it was over there yesterday. Yeah, these poor people. The Ring of Fire is definitely active, and the Australian plate has increased in its movement causing these earthquakes. EMSE did say it was a magnitude 7.2 initially, and they put out a tsunami alert. And the government of the island there also told people to get away from the coastlines and to move up to higher ground. And you can see here, this is what EMSE reported. Different little safety tips. Here is one of the seismic monitors, and you can see all the small earthquakes that occurred after. Looks like we got two. Well, yeah, we got two large ones. The 7.2 or 7.0, and then the 6.0. So using Google Earth, let's go to the location of where the most damage has occurred. Oh, all the way over on the other side of the island. Look at that. Yeah, and this is where the airport's at, and this is where they lost power. Yeah, sending prayers to everybody. I do not know at this time how many people were injured, and hopefully no one was killed. Yeah. So what are your thoughts? Put your comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Always be prepared. Yeah, these earthquakes are definitely increasing in size. Yeah. Please stay safe, and I will talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.